Right. What up?
I'll
What
see
up?
him
It
though.
is Friday night. We were playing a little Lord Z's Fantastical Dungeons tonight. I am Dane. This is my channel, as Jacob just told me. He is actually going to be the Dungeon Master tonight. He usually plays Balar in our case of the Wednesday games. Come check that out sometime if you haven't. Next to him is his lovely wife, Pam. She'll be playing Holly. Holly is a sorcerer,
Correct.
elven or half elven?
She is half elf.
Half elf sorcerer. Tonight I'm playing Tipsy, uh, a small rogue assassin. I won't say the race because I'm wearing a disguise and it's hard to tell. Mike is playing Godric tonight. Godric is your Goliath cleric. Is that right?
That would be correct.
And Kelly or Bear is playing. I don't have it up here.
Extraordinary and Eric Kokra Bard.
Oh, okay, that's right. You're playing the Aarakocra Bard. And then Jeremy, who you might recognize as our old dwarf companion from the Sunday game we used to play on, he's playing Bobbin or Boban or Bubbin.
Yeah, see, that's why I always got a thing.
No, just tell me what it is, and I'll get it right every time.
Boban.
Boban. Okay, so he's playing Boban,
Oh.
and he is a Goliath barbarian. So kick it off there, Jacob. If you want to pick up that, I'll shut the hell up and let you go before Jeremy razzes me.
Yeah, so real quick. So thanks for coming. Happy to be here. Second time DMing officially. I thought I was going to do the character introduction. That's perfectly fine. So where last we left off. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me back up real quick. For those who didn't look at last week's stream, this is a world I built for my wife, Pam. Great and Wondrous Things, Husband of the Year. I know, it's great. But where last we left off, Pam and 4 other companions had crossed the sea into the country of Lothran and arrived in the city of Harthen. They completed the mission that one of the paladin nobles of that group was assigned to do and handed their message off to the king of the country, whose name escapes me off the top of my head. I apologize, I'm horrible with names. And that was pretty much where we left off. Good old Holly has decided to accept the invitation for a possible upcoming quest, which is where we're going to kick off here in Harthen. And I thought there should have been red dots all over the map, but I guess I didn't do that right. But kind of off on the left portion of the city, right above.
Are you wanting us to be able to see them? You just have to right click and make shareable. That's why we can't see them. If they're red for you, they need to be green on your screen for us. You'll look at them.
I right click the dot.
Yeah, and then hit make shareable.
There we go. I spent seriously like 4 hours making dots.
I've told you 5 or 12 times to just text me and I'll help you any way I can.
There we go.
You got dots now?
Yep.
Simple district.
Okay, there you go. So this is our city of Harthen. We, or Holly particularly, is entering a back room at the Mermaid's Menagerie, which is up in the northwestern portion there, kind of up by the coast. It's an inn and tavern. She enters the back room. It's a little dark and gloomy, but there are some other characters in the room, some other individuals in the room. And this is just a chance for you guys to all introduce yourselves, introduce your characters, and you all accepted an invitation about a possible quest, so that's what brings you all together. And go ahead and introduce yourselves and your characters. We'll start with Holly.
Hi, I'm Holly.
Speak up, the microphone's over here.
I'm Holly. Hello. I am half an elf. I'm really thirsty right now, really hungry. It's been a couple of rough days in a ship. And I just want to relax and kind of get to know everybody a little bit in this unknown town that I find myself in right now.
All right, over to you, Tipsy.
So Tipsy is a kind of slender, maybe 5.5 or so foot tall, like starkly blonde, you're pretty sure male, maybe gender fluid, hard to tell. Doesn't have any apparent like features to denote whether they are a male or female. They're very slender though, so like there's no curvage, there's nothing like that going on to kind of denote or give anything away. They typically wear a mask. They are against the wall, currently talking to a large mustached individual with a straight up like greasy bald head and like crown of hair in the back and big old kind of gnarly mustache. Who obviously looks like some kind of pirate that I'm talking to. I don't look like a pirate. I actually am pretty well dressed overall, but the person I'm talking to looks pretty sleazy. There's not much to tell about me besides I'm wearing a porcelain mask and I have this stark blonde hair and the thin silhouette. I've got a rapier on my side as well as a vest and a cloak, wearing one specific like decent looking ring as well, and that is what Tipsy looks like currently, talking quietly along the sides. Mike?
As of currently, Godric is just sitting, resting, taking in the sights of the people around him. He is a Goliath, as was stated at the beginning. He's essentially a humanoid in appearance, but he's grayish in color because he's Goliaths are essentially made of rocks. So he's like a stone, basically a stone statue, bald, bright blue eyes. He's a cleric, so he's a war cleric. He's actually a cleric of the light, but he's in full plate armor and got a shield, got a mace, symbols all over. He's not really much for socializing, unless he sees deeds that need to be addressed by a holy person. That's about it. Bear?
All right.
There.
My character is extraordinary. Right. And I'm still trying to learn the name of he's a Aarakocra. And he's a bard of lore. And he's out trying to gather inspiration for his new song that he's creating called Caw Caw, Samuel Jackson. And and he's sitting at the bar eyeballing the crackers, doesn't really see any bird seed around, just doing Birdman stuff. And that's what I'm doing in the bar.
That's some good Birdman stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jeremy.
I am Boban, son of Boban. Third of my name. I'm the strongest fighter in the world. That's all you know?
Well, we probably see that you're a Goliath, right?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
And are you like armed to the teeth? Are you wearing nothing at all? Or what's going on?
I'm in black. I don't know what I'm wearing. I just made this guy today.
Well, he probably got dressed this morning, so what do you put on?
Well, put on some slippers, put on my work boots, in all black, some leather,
some fuzzy
a
slippers
barbarian. On. Yep, little fluffy ones.
Wrong party, bro. Different kind of rage.
Mm-hmm.
One sock and a smile. Put the sock where you want to.
That's right.
Jacob, if you're talking, you're muted, bud.
Man, where me and that mute button. Thanks though. I would have kept talking. I wouldn't have even noticed it.
And I can't look that way, so I can't really tell what's going on that way.
I saw you both laughing, then I saw your hands moving and your lips moving. I'm like, wait, I think he's trying to say something to us.
I sure was. Welcome everybody. So you all gathered and, past small talk while you wait for whoever invited you to this meeting to arrive. Some time passes, you order food, drinks, whatever. I'm not going to charge you on this one. But after some time, a hooded figure comes in and kind of looks around and makes sure everybody's here and then sits down and pulls his cloak back. And Holly, you recognize him as Bayer, who was the arcane advisor to King Rebeth of the country.
I like all the names.
And he sits down and thank you, adventurers, for accepting my invitation. It's real simple. I just need you all to travel over to Schluberg, which is, for those who weren't here last week, Schluberg is a city on the southern end of the country. It's primarily a logging and mining town, but it also doubles as a prison labor camp. So he continues to explain that, one of the mines, they found a really majestic diamond in, and he needs it for a ritual he's going to perform. Unfortunately, the guards have banned, like the head of the guards has banned all the guards from going into the cave. Something happened. They're not sure what, and Bayer needs adventurers to go and retrieve the diamond. So, and he explains all this and says that there's a nice reward in it if you do collect the diamond for him, and he's also arranged for a cart to transport you across the country if you choose to go on the quest. And then he just kind of opens up the floor and asks, does anybody have questions? Anything I can do to persuade you to aid me?
What kind of ritual?
Oh, go ahead.
What kind of ritual are you looking to perform?
It's one that my master gave me to progress myself as a wizard. I don't really want to get into the details right now, but it does require a diamond.
Heck yeah. Well, so Tipsy was by the wall, and this guy comes in, throws his hood back, and starts preaching to the choir. And Tipsy's basically essentially going to just materialize next to him. Like, he doesn't actually materialize, but, like, he didn't think he was there, and then he is, or they is. And Tipsy's just like, what's the rate of pay for your employment? He says in a kind of a small, tight voice that is, once again, neither male nor female.
I was thinking 200 gold per person, plus room and board. Whatever expenses you incur, I'll reimburse you for.
Interesting. I will consider it. And then, the guy looks back at the rest of the team real quick and looks back to come look back at Tipsy, and Tipsy's already back over against the wall with his greasy-haired or greasy-bald, mustached friend.
I've heard from two of you. How fare the rest of you on my request?
I'm in.
Bobon's in.
I'm in. Let's go.
I see everybody talking. They look enthusiastic about bah, 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 bah. Just trying to fit in. I have no idea what's going on.
Seems you have a decent party. I can make myself available for 200 gold.
Excellent. Well, the cart's waiting at the east gates. Just tell them that I sent you, and you can be on your way.
Oh shit!
They are waiting right now. So, and with that, he puts his hood up and dips out of the back room of the inn.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if that's the case, then I don't know these other people, but I'll approach Holly since she seems to have known this guy was coming, or there seemed to be recognition there. I'll approach her and I'll stand quietly and say nothing, just right next to her, like within 2 or 3 feet of her, just kind of stand quietly, just off to the back left of her, like my hands like steepled.
Steepled like this, or
no, like with the.
Okay.
Just the 2 fingers against my chest, like, so yeah, I'm just standing about 3 or 4
sure,
feet back.
There's a difference between this and this.
Yeah, not this. This. I'm standing with my hands on my chest, with two of the fingers up, the rest like this. And I just kind of stand about 3 or 4 feet to her back left, and I just stand quietly, mask covering my facial expressions, spiky white hair coming out the back. What may or may not be my elf ears coming off the sides of the around the mask and through my hair.
Are you not convinced that we should be doing this, Tipsy? What's in your mind? Talk to me.
Just waiting to go. Are you not in charge?
I'll approach Holly and since we traveled together in the boat, you got yourself in a little bit of trouble when we were there. Do you need a accompaniment on this adventure?
Yeah, I think that would be great.
Tipsy's head's gonna tilt and cock over towards Godric, and he's gonna look him up and down very slowly with his masked eyes. Cool, pale blue eyes peer out from beneath the mask and look you up and down, Godric, saying nothing but just icily staring at you.
I have no reaction to that because it doesn't bother me whatsoever.
Fine.
Okay, looks like we're going to be getting along really well, all of us.
Boban hungry.
I can second that. Are we okay here? I can sense some tension. What's going on? Tipsy, nothing to say? Are you sure?
No tension, just waiting.
Okay.
You're the leader of this expedition, is that correct? I wasn't for sure. Was that chosen by the Lord?
No.
No. Well, I need to know who I answer to. That is step one.
Okay, that could be me then.
Very well. When would you like to leave?
That little girl funny.
First, and then we can leave in a little bit if everybody's okay with that. I will take some things to eat right now and maybe a meat or two. And then...
All right. So it sounds like you guys are going to get a meal in and then take off. So
Tipsy's going to go ahead and take care of some inner city affairs before he leaves the town. He'd like to go and just basically he's just going to disappear. They're not going to know what he goes to do. He's going to leave and watch for them to leave from outside and eventually catch up as they're leaving the city.
Are you doing anything in particular in play, or is it just you doing Tipsy stuff?
I'll text you.
Okay. Do that. Anybody else got anything else they need to do?
Yeah. Get paid for my last job.
You did at the end of the last session.
Well, my coin purse is a little empty for me to do any traveling with. Let's put it that way.
Is there anybody in there that we should be talking to, or not necessarily?
What happened to all your money, Mike?
Yeah, they're paying expenses too.
I didn't have any. My previous employers were paying for everything.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so you got your cut. I put it on there.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Where's Boban cut?
You weren't on that boat and didn't want to be either.
Probably not.
No,
that was not a funny.
Not.
Boban sailor.
All right. So we eat, get some rest, and prepare for our voyage in the morning.
60, I'm assuming. Or maybe not.
Sorry. Yeah, so you guys, you eat your meal and then start making your way towards the east gate. There is a loaded cart with a driver waiting there. You inform him that Bayer sent you, and you climb aboard. And you all load up, and as you start to take off, Tipsy does come running up and jumps into the cart with you. And you guys are off. Give me just a second. Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah, so you guys are on your way to Schluberg. And I will
Cheeseburg.
share that. Should pop up here momentarily. Is there anything you guys want to talk about, discuss, do while you're on the way?
Is there anything we should be searching for as soon as we get here?
I mean, Tipsy's super quiet. Definitely stays to themselves.
Boban doesn't even know where we're going.
Not good with maps, huh?
He's not good with listening either.
Oh, there it is.
Tipsy will just stay to themselves. If possible, I won't ride in the cart. If I have to ride in the cart, I'll stay in a corner kind of by myself and just coolly appear to be looking down at my crossed fingers on my lap.
Boban picks her up and puts him on the shoulder.
We're in a cart.
We're all in the cart?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah, the cart's available. I mean, if you want to walk alongside or trail behind it, you're more than welcome to. But the cart is available for you to use.
I mean, I'll sit in the corner of the cart. That's fine. It's like a covered cart.
Yeah, like an old
like a
Oregon Trail wagon.
Yeah, I'll sit in the corner of the wagon. That's fine. Unless Holly has plans for me to do something else, and then I would listen to whatever she needs.
No, that's fine for the time being. So we'll figure it out, I guess, where we're going next.
All right. So you guys arrive in Schluberg. You know that you need to find the abandoned mine. You don't know exactly where it is. None of you have ever been here. I did share on the map there. So there's a couple of shops around town. There's actually only one tavern, but it's a tavern complex. This individual coined the market on inns and tavern, and instead of just having a single building, has a series of buildings all interconnected with a courtyard and runs the entire establishment. You do take note that there is where it says prison camp there, that's just like the tent city where the prisoners sleep at night, as well as the guards' quarters. Obviously, there is a need for a large guard presence due to the number of prisoners. You also notice there's a large unemployed kind of vagabond-looking population, and most of them look like they're missing a limb of some sort. The assumption there is that they at one point either worked in the mines or the logging facility and became unable to work, but didn't have anywhere to go, so they just kind of slum it around town. But there is a large slum population there.
Okay. And are we to go see somebody when we get here?
Yeah, what were we going to do in this town once we made it to the town we're going to?
Yeah, so the abandoned mine is part of the mining facility on the outskirts of this town.
Who's our connection at this town to point us towards the mine? And who do we collect our pay from when we're done? Do we collect our pay back at the last town?
Yeah, so the Bayer will pay you upon receipt of the diamond that you're sent to recover. He didn't know the exact location of the mine. He just knew it was part of the mining facility. So realistically, anybody who works in or around the mines would know. You just need to find it.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should definitely do that. Then maybe let's just go to the tavern complex and go to a couple different taverns. We can each ask somebody directions or to who we need to speak with to link up with the mining squad.
Yeah, I agree. We'll try to find out information in the tavern.
Can you guys hear her?
A little bit.
Because I'm sitting right here and I can barely hear her.
Okay, sorry.
I can mostly hear her, really.
Okay, she said she's on board with your idea. So are you guys all going together, splitting up?
I pretty much stay about 3 feet behind Pam, or you don't see me.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I have no money, so I'm just going with.
I think you have 10 gold, actually.
Oh, I don't think they can get any money.
It automatically supplied when we did. Because remember, we said, do you want money or do you want items? You said, go ahead and give me the items. In that, you get, I think, 10 gold. It would be under inventory at the bottom.
What about you, Kelly? What are you up to?
I'm looking around, noticing all the unwashed hair, and I see a lot of what look to be profitable head parasites that make me kind of hungry. I'm seeing who seems like they'd be willing to let me pick at their head. And
Boban is following the big chicken.
All right. And what about Godric?
Godric is questioning his companions at this point, but other than the sorcerer that he's already traveled with once, who seems to get herself in trouble, so he's just keeping an eye on things and following the group.
Okay, so you're all heading to the tavern. I mean, like I said, it's a huge complex. There's an open courtyard. kind of with like a central bar that can be served from all sides, as well as all the individual buildings surrounding the courtyard. Some of them are more inn related, some of them are more tavern related, but the place is packed. I mean, the mines and the logging facility run 24-hour operations, so right now whoever's not working is more either here or sleeping. This is really all there is to do in town. So however you guys want to approach from there.
Okay. I suggest we find the closest looking supervisor type person, or somebody of importance instead of the vagabonds that seem to be laying about this town, and inquire about who we're going to go see.
Okay. So
once we get into this crowded area where there's a bunch of taverns and they're like looking for who to talk to, I'm gonna like just fade away into the crowd and head off to meet with my criminal contact in town.
Okay. You do notice somebody kind of walking around clearing some tables, but every time they go up to the bar, they issue out orders. Like, hey, you need to work a little quicker, not so big ahead, things like that. Just kind of general supervisor type behavior.
Okay. So yeah, I say we go talk to him.
Okay. Yeah, you approach. And you just want to walk up to him, or what do you want to say?
Excuse me. We're new to the town. We're not familiar with the layout or the people. We're trying to search for the mining crew.
That's the whole point of this, so he can learn.
The mining crew? Like,
yeah.
Any particular mining crew, or just the mining crew in general?
The mining. Well, let's. How about who heads up the mining crew? That would probably be my better option here.
That'd be Larry. He's back in the corner. He likes to drink by himself. That's the first name that came to mind, Dane. Don't copyright infringe me. Yeah, Larry. He's that dwarf sitting over in the corner, and he kind of points back over his shoulder, and he leads the shift that's not working right now. You might be able to talk to him.
Sounds good. Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
I have a blessed day, and I walk away.
And I follow him. I follow God right with him. Like, oh my, let's go with him. Talk to him.
Yes. Okay.
So I would have slunk off to meet with my criminal contact. I want to know the current ongoings between this town and the town we came from politically. Also, if he has any information about our employer and any other things he might have, any jobs he might have while I'm in town, any undergoing darkness that needs to be looked at that he wants to tell me. He's my contact, so I mean we're at least acquainted, and I probably fenced something through him or whatever.
You want to know what the color of the mayor's pants are too? I mean, what the hell, dude?
How old is your character?
You can't see their face, so it's hard to tell. But they are kind of smaller.
Yeah.
So you wanted political standing,
at least 40
available jobs, and information about the guy who hired you.
Basically, yeah. And two of those are similar, right? Because the one guy's a political person.
Yeah, I mean, he'd let you know that the political standing is really what it's always been, stable. The unemployed population, the slummy part of the population in this town causes normal problems, nothing fancy. As far as Bayer goes, he doesn't know a whole lot about the guy. He knows that he's the chief arcane advisor to the king. He knows that he does his arcane experiments. Doesn't know that he does anything fishy per se, but like I said, he doesn't know much about the guy at all.
He's a pretty high and powerful advisor to the highest level of authority in the area.
Correct. Yeah, he is anything revolving magic. He is the person that the king talks to.
That's good. That's all I wanted. And then if there's any jobs, you can text me them and I'll work them out later, whatever.
Yeah, I'll text you here in a little bit.
No worries.
If I think of anything. I wasn't prepared for that.
I know. That's what I'm here for.
Godric, you're talking to Larry?
Yes, sir.
Talking to Larry? Okay, yeah. So you approach Larry in the corner, and it's hard for dwarves to get drunk, but he's trying. He's well on his way. He just looks like he hates life, and he's sitting in the corner. He's got a table full mugs, and he's just pounding them back, and he's ready to not exist in this world anymore.
Trying to drown your sorrows there, dwarf.
You would too if this was the only place you could find work.
Maybe so.
No.
We were sent by Bear.
Bear.
His understanding is your crew has come across a diamond that he needs brought back.
That wretched diamond. Lost 12 of my best diggers because of that darn thing.
Dangerous diamond.
Oh, you may think it may be the diamond that's dangerous. It's not. It's the greed of man that's dangerous.
Well, we've been tasked with retrieving said diamond and getting it out of your hair. How about that? Or beard. Out of your beard.
That might work, but I don't know. I wasn't there when things happened. I just heard the stories. I was at the mine on the other side of the hill.
I don't know about the rest of my crew, but as far as I'm concerned, I was tasked with retrieving the diamond and bringing it back. Whatever goes along with it, tail-wise, it has no concern of mine.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. I'm sorry, Larry, you're feeling that way, but we need the diamond.
You know, more drink really helps the apologies sit in.
I wish I don't have any money. I'm broke right now.
You don't care about what killed all his miners? You just want to go get the diamond and go all in blind? Or, like, you think maybe some pointed questions as to what killed them and maybe what we're coming up against so we can prepare?
He's giving you tips right now.
Is there anything we should be looking out for, Larry? That, any tips you can give us to prepare ourselves more to what we're about to approach?
You know what a mine is, right?
Yes.
Don't fall in.
Is that the best tip you can give us?
Something came out of the ground. At least that's what they told me. Like I said, I wasn't there. And you can tell he's pretty drunk right now. He's pretty sloshed. He's just like doing that drunk vagueness. They told me something came out of the ground. A bunch of people died. Now we're not allowed to go in there.
What was that something like? Do you have any idea on what that something looked like? Was it big?
I wasn't there. Whatever it was.
Was it anything?
Like I said, I wasn't there. I don't know. I just know it could kill 12 miners. Whatever it or they were.
Anything we need to prepare ourselves on the way to get to the mine?
I mean, it's a mine. It's dark and dangerous.
But like, what rumors did the people that made it say that things looked like? Like, was there a sound they heard, a smell they smelt, something they saw, a memory that flashed, a terrible image, or a brief description? Did it smell like, I don't know, did it smell like sulfur? Did it, I don't know, what was
did it smell like anything? Was
you just want to repeat the question?
Is it big, small? I don't know. What do people say?
So I'm going to act like you're just going to relay all the questions Dane just asked.
Well, I mean, it's the normal questions anybody will try to ask, but Larry, you're not giving me much here.
Larry kind of looks down and there was a noise.
What type of noise?
I'm monologuing. The noise was loud screech. As people turned to run, the ones that didn't make it out, they couldn't run. They were stuck. It was like their feet were planted into the ground. The ones who did get out, they didn't say they felt anything. They heard the screech and ran, and that was it.
Like a spell, maybe?
Magic is far from my capabilities. I couldn't answer that.
Eventually, you tell me when Tipsy will show back up at the bar. Just kind of, you're like looking around, he's not there, and eventually he's just sitting where he was before, like he never left.
Well, he can show up whenever. Anything else?
Is there anybody here that was there?
Maybe. Some of them are probably around. They might be on shift right now. Others may have moved on to different employment.
Can you point us to someone, maybe?
He kind of looks around and closes one eye and, no, I don't think anybody here was there then.
Those two right there, and I point at one guy. How about those two?
You mean those four?
Oh, yeah. The quadruplets.
No, I don't think so.
Rough.
All right. I kind of look at Larry very understanding. My eyes are all big because it's dark in here, and I'm all, brah, head guard in charge, brah. And I'm kind of like, it comes off as a question. So it's head guard in charge.
That's okay.
He wants to know who the lead guard is, like the leader of the guards.
Gotcha. Looking for Lieutenant
Dan.
Murray.
Lieutenant
Not Murray. You call him Murray, he might hurt you. It's Maury.
Maury. Is that a IE or a Y? It doesn't matter.
Two
The bird can't spell. Okay. So
he'd be over at the guard house. He doesn't leave there much except for inspections and such. But yeah, he'd be over where the guards sleep.
So guard quarters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Larry.
You're welcome. And he starts rolling back 40s, double fisting.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to the bar and go to the bartender and let me see, double check my inventory here real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna drop 5 gold pieces on the bar. No, but yeah, I'm gonna drop 10 gold pieces on the bar and tell them every 2 ales you take to Larry, switch out to water.
Not sure how well that'll end up for me, sir, but I'll sure try. And he scoops up your 10 gold. And
Don't fuck with the dwarf's drink.
How to kill a dwarf, slip him water.
how to kill a bartender.
How to make an enemy for life. Change the dwarf's alcohol to water. Awesome.
I just want to make sure he's hydrated. That's all. I don't want to see him die.
Gotcha. All right, so what are you guys doing next?
It sounds like our next order of business is to find a guard that was maybe present during the attacks that made it out so we can get a better description of what we're fighting. I didn't hear any of that, but I'm sure that Holly would be like, do you guys know anything about like what could shriek and make people freeze in fear or paralyze them? Oh my goodness. I don't know how she'd sound, but maybe like that.
Okay.
Because you heard it and they heard it. Like I would be interested in what our combined knowledge is maybe made us think that is. Like would an arcana check, a nature check?
Yeah, anybody who wants to can roll either arcana or nature. whichever you desire.
It really just depends on the creature. Like if it's a magical creature, Arcana. If it's just a natural creature, Nature. Your history, even depending, like it's really you, bro.
Okay. I mean, either or, whatever your character is more proficient at.
Arcana, I guess. I can do that.
Yeah, for you it'd be Arcana.
Yeah.
I mean, as a Goliath cleric, nah.
I'm at -1 on all of them, so I'll just roll one.
Right.
11.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to stay muted when I'm not talking.
And who didn't roll? There we go. Yeah, I mean, none of you can really pinpoint anything.
He's such a turd.
Boban,
face on. He's always
you fought a couple things that shriek, but it's usually because you're crushing their skull when they start to shriek. So, I mean, none of you are really super familiar with anything that fits that description. So, but yeah, you guys leave and walk across the road to the guards' quarters. And I mean, there's plenty of guards there kind of lollygagging. There's some out in the courtyard doing some training and some marching drills. You do notice up on like a balcony, so to speak. It's not like a balcony off a building. It's like built on the courtyard so he can overlook the courtyard. There is an official looking individual standing there with a beating rod in his hand. Oh yeah.
Okay.
A beating rod?
Yeah, like, I don't know if you ever seen a movie about Egypt with the pharaohs. They carried around rods or the whips. He has one of the rods.
The stitch?
It's just not Egyptian shaped. It's just a beating stick. It's a switch is what it is.
An act right stick.
There you go.
Yeah. No. I know what it is.
I know.
My character, on the other
I'm
hand,
gonna find out.
really knows what it is and doesn't like them.
Can I approach him?
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. I want to talk to him.
Okay, so you walk across the courtyard and get up to the balcony. As you get to the balcony, one of the guards at the bottom of the staircase kind of gives you a chest thump, and I don't know who you think you are, but there's no way I'm letting you up those steps.
I need to talk to the person that's right there, and I point at him.
That sounds like a you problem. The exit is over there.
No, I don't think that's gonna work. I need to talk to that person.
Trying to hurry to zoom on
and I give him a face.
Saver.
And what business? Oh, a face. What kind of face?
This face.
Roll intimidation.
I'm gonna go ahead and phase step right next to where she is. As per my normal place, a few feet to her left.
That was initiative.
Oh my god.
You gotta go back to the skill tab.
Fight. Go to the center of the guards and just bust the biggest one in the face. Hope for the best. Good campaign.
Oh, well, that didn't work for anything. Okay, well.
Yeah, the guard is not intimidated by you. I mean, he's been dealing with prisoners for probably years. He's look, little girl.
Since I stop him, I put my hand up and I say, "Excuse me, Lord Guard. We're here on business of the king for Lord Bear. Is that not who we should speak with in regards to the Lord's needs? Or is there someone else you would recommend?"
Well, he's busy right now. If working on behalf of the king, if you can show some type of proof of the quest you're on, obviously I will allow you through.
I'm sure we have something, right? Nothing? No?
Nothing.
We don't have anything?
His second in command is walking around the courtyard. You can go to him, though. He's that one over there. He points out to a still kind of supervisory-looking individual walking through the courtyard, inspecting everybody as they do marching drills, He's actually making corrections to them, whereas the gentleman up on the balcony is just kind of standing there and watching everything.
I will step back another foot, put my arm out in front of me, and wave for Holly to walk ahead towards the second in command.
And I give a face to this person guy, turn around and keep walking to this other person.
Like him.
Which face? Make the face.
Ooh, that was a lot of side eye.
You see see what I live with. All right. So yeah, you approach the other individual, and he sees you walking up and kind of turns to face you and crosses his arms, kind of like, and I really don't have time for this right now. Kind of
introducing my lady Holly of the whatever city we came from. She has a message from you from your lord and king, and Lord Bear's needs as well. Perhaps you can point us in the right direction. My lady Holly? And I step back and let her go about it. I'm not by any means even like smooth or anything, but like I'm real creepy looking and statuesque.
Yeah, just at the mention of being there on behalf of the king and Lord Bear, he puts his arms down in a less threatening demeanor.
See you later, man. Thanks for having me.
We need to find the Simon. We heard it's a little challenging, and we want to know.
He puts his hand up right there. He's like, I know exactly what you're after.
Do you?
The mine is east of the town. It's abandoned. We don't know what caused the miners to die. All we know is that some other creatures have since moved into the cave. We don't know if they're alive or not. We saw them go in, some hobgoblin-looking types.
What else? What other information can you give us other than that? What are people saying? What have you heard from people? We need to be a little more prepared so we can get ready to face whatever we're going to start facing right now.
And that's really it. The reports from the miners that did survive said there was a shrieking. They ran, and that was it. We had guards posted for quite some time. We still do, just less now. In the dead of night, there were some goblins and hobgoblins that snuck into the cave. We never saw them come back out. But that's all we have. And he does pull a map out of his waistband, and it's a map of the city. So Dane, if you zoom out, you'll see on the right side of the map there's a little new link that popped up, just shows abandoned mine. And I'll share that map as when you guys go that way, but that's the direction you need to go. He points. It's this way. You just follow the road. You can't miss it. It's the only mine down that road. And you'll see 2 guards posted outside.
Is it a good time for us to just go now, or should we do this in the morning? Like, do we travel all day?
Yeah, so it took a little over 2 days to travel from Harthen to Schluberg. So you guys got there in the morning of the
we
third
could
day.
go right now, and we could get there before noon.
Yeah, you guys are all well rested.
I'd say we go then. Let's just go find out for ourselves and do some due diligence.
Thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome, milady. And he tromps off to continue with his duties. All right, so you guys make your way over to the mine, and let me share the map.
Share the mine. No more Schluberg, just a big old black screen.
Give me just a second. I'm getting the guards on here.
No worries.
And let me get you guys on here.
You can drag them from if you put us in order on the party sheet, in the order tab, you can drag us all over in order every time if you just throw us on there.
True. One of these days I'll remember all these tips you give me.
That's not one I've done. Yeah, all the tips.
Are you guys able to see, or is it not?
Yes.
I might just be in the wrong space. What are we seeing? Because I don't see anything.
Scroll all the way out, contact map, and then scroll back in. Unless it's still all dark for you.
I got it. It was
elsewhere.
There you go. All right, so directly in front of the guards, along the narrow part of the river, there is a little bridge. I didn't mess with that. But yeah, here you are. Here's the entrance. Ignore the part where it says Monster Lair. That came from one of the D&D Fantasy Ground maps. So we're multi-purposing the map. But here you are. You have arrived at a mine.
We have to cross the river, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean it's not really a river. It's like a stream. You could honestly probably step over it. The bridge is more like just a couple of wooden planks, so you don't have to worry about accidentally falling in.
Okay. And there's two lovely people waiting for us?
Those are guards.
Okay, so can we just get going?
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's your game.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to go. I mean, we want to get to the mine, so, I mean, we'll approach the guards and see what they do.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you approach the guards, I'm assuming you want to walk up there too, Pam?
Yes, of course.
So as you approach the guards, they just kind of look at you cross-eyed and you guys know where you're at, right?
Please tell us what we need to know about this. Give us any information. It will be really helpful.
Oh, we're both kind of bottom of the totem pole. We weren't here when anything happened, but I'm sure you heard the rumors. That's really all we would be able to tell you. We just stand here, make sure nothing goes in, and report anything that comes out.
What are the rumors that you heard to see if they match my rumors? Or if not, we can add to the rumors.
Deathly screams followed by the death of many.
Any information on what they look like, how big they are, what type of, I don't know, was there any magic involved, anything that anybody has seen?
Milady, it's all rumors. It's just the scream followed by the death. That's all we know.
What have you heard? If you heard anything.
That's all we've heard is deathly screams followed by death.
You're still hearing that right now?
No, we haven't heard it since we've been here. That's just the rumors. We haven't heard anything since we've taken up our post.
That was my question. What have you heard that is not a rumor?
Oh, nothing. We've been posted here probably a week. Nothing in, nothing out. Haven't heard anything.
Have you tried to get close to it and see anything?
No, that'd be a direct violation of our orders.
We don't get paid a lot.
I see. Following orders. Okay. Understood. I'll stop asking questions now.
Absolutely.
Anybody has any questions? Dipsy, Rick, anybody? Anything else you want to ask? Extraordinary? Van? Anything?
I think you covered most of mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Nobody knows anything. We're just going to have to go fuck around and find out.
Sounds good. Let's get ready to die.
It's real talk, though. I mean, we are.
Fun. Let's go.
Okay, out of character, I have like 3 perceptions. So, can I use them all at once? No, just joking. I'm excessively perceptive as far as skills go.
He probably had multiple things that added perception to his list when he built the character, and so put it on there multiple times.
It did. I'm not worried about it right now. I'm just trying to weasel my way into being more perceptive.
I've had that happen myself. I was actually reading up on it. There's supposed to be like if you end up with multiple skills of the same thing, there's supposed to be some kind of like extra like +1 when you roll or something. I don't know, but I didn't bother talking to anybody about it because I just decided to change skills.
Well, we don't worry about it right now. I'm sorry, I broke the immersion.
Yeah, you might want to check on that later.
So yeah, you guys are approaching the cave. We're kind of gonna treat this as combat movements. You guys enter as you will. I know the map has light sources in there. Those are all long since burnt out. So there is some ambient light in the cave. You wouldn't need anything artificial if you don't have dark vision or anything. But probably after about 20, 30 feet, it does get pretty dark, and due to the brightness of the outside versus the darkness of the inside, it's hard to see more than 20, 30 feet in without actually walking.
I'll go in here and let my eyes acclimate to the darkness.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there too.
Next to Tipsy?
Next to Tipsy, yeah.
So like right there?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Dark vision would be located in Maine, right?
Yeah, it'd be underneath your senses. It's on your main tab.
Birds don't get.
Apparently,
you don't have it. Birds don't get dark vision.
I don't.
Oh, I have dark vision, so yeah.
You do. Holly, give me a perception check.
Okay.
You? 10. Yeah, I mean it's a cave. It's dark. It looks like nobody's been in here in quite some time. You see the walls are carved out of rock, and on the ground there's some random mining items. Nothing too special, it looks like. And yeah.
All right, nothing happened when we walked in initially. I'm gonna scoop one of the torches off the wall and light it.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll just move.
To see if we can see anything.
All right, so Tipsy, you got a torch now. How much light does a torch give? I don't remember.
30 foot.
30 foot?
Of real light, I think. I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, you got that torch lit. Go ahead and give me a perception check, and Estra, you can give me one as well since you're right there.
Oh, it's a 20-foot radius and then additional 20 foot of dim.
Okay.
Hey, wait for me.
You just left click and drag him, and he'll move over wherever you stopped dragging.
I'll drag him.
All right, you guys can give me perception checks as well.
I got a 21.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really see anything that Holly didn't see. It's cave entrance mined out of rock, and it's pretty abandoned.
They lifted it all the way, at least half through, so we can see.
What's the circle for?
That's almost
that's
light.
your. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as you continue to perceive, you do see that this is a dead end down here, this bottom right-hand corner.
Okay.
So it looked like they had plans on creating a tunnel down that way. You can see that the wall isn't quite as smoothed out or bumpy, but it does dead end right there.
Okay, let's move to the next one. I want to go to the bottom.
Bottom what? Where are you moving? Hold on a second. I got to move Pam. So where do you want to move?
I want to move here.
So Tipsy was just down there. This is the path, and it dead
it's still
ends.
that way? Okay. So then we'll do this one, and then yeah, we'll do the Munster Law.
So you want to move up there?
Yeah, we can do that.
As you guys move, hold on a second, Estra, before you move. Both of you, Tipsy and Holly, give me a perception check.
24.
All right, so Tipsy, you see to your right on the wall here, a giant eye just kind of opens up. And it sees both of you, and I need you both to give me a Constitution save. So it's going to be your main tab,
Yeah.
and then Constitution.
Nope.
Okay. So that is going to be some poison damage for the both of you.
No.
Bear with me, I'm not very smooth at this yet. Where is it? So it's going to be 7 damage to each, and go ahead and roll initiative for me. So everybody can roll initiative. It's 218.
Hey, who has control over the spells where they come in and come out? Because I'm minus my claws and I'm minus my.
You do. You just gotta make sure you're in the right. Make sure you're in like combat or standard and not prep.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna start here with Tipsy because you saw it.
Oh, so we're just putting my initiative there, and
yeah, we're just gonna start at you on the order.
Okay, I'm into that. I will smoothly pull my rapier out and poke the eye straight through.
Starting it off with a critical hit. I like it.
I don't hate that. I should have shot it though. Killed it.
Insta death.
So I step up to it, jam my rapier up to the hilt into the eyeball, pull it back out, and a soft thud later, it's on the ground and dead. Is that how it feels?
So no, it's connected to the wall. So you connect your rapier through it, the eye, all the way up to the hilt, and it just kind of like squirms for a second, and then it looks like the rocks surrounding it just kind of sag, like they lost their rigidity.
Isn't that what happens on prom night? Wait, what'd you say?
And I mean, with that, we're out of combat.
That was the
Nice.
one.
Okay, nice.
Here for it.
So how do you guys want to proceed?
The diamond.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna wait for the rest of the team to catch up.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I mean, Holly, you do see up ahead there, in the northeastern corner of the map. If you look, there is a tunnel that leads down deeper into the mine.
Okay, can I get closer?
Yeah. Do you want to move like here?
A little bit up.
I'm sticking right behind, like literally this square behind her the whole way.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So can I am out of I'm in combat and actions, and I'm missing talons and wind collar. And we can worry about it later if that's better.
Yeah, I'll get with you offline about that because
You just free his character. I can look at it.
Yeah, I can do that.
So Kelly, it's gonna kick you out for a second, but
it's just gonna kick you off your character.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Dane. All right, yeah. So you guys walk up. Give me just a second. I got a transition here. We got to do this first. That's not what I wanted to do.
What's your claws? What are they equal? Are they like a Tabaxi's claws or like a turtle claws?
Hold on. Talons.
Oh, it's not claws.
1D.
Talons.
1d6 plus my strength modifier.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Racial trait.
Wind collar. I can make a gust of wind.
These are racial traits, I'm assuming.
What's
Yes,
Aarakocra in?
Say again?
What book is that in?
That's multiverse, if I remember correctly.
I was to say if you pull up the race, it should be under features if you're looking for the information on it.
Pull up what? Oh,
Not
the
the
race.
book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking for information. I'm looking for the coding, like a quick. I should just have it. It's fine. We can keep going. I'll just keep working on it. Oh, it's Elemental Evil and Explorer's Guide to Will the Mountain. It's in.
Pam had to step away for just a second, so go ahead and keep working on that. I'm getting this next map going here.
Okay.
I'm going to run to my truck. I'm going to mute my microphone, but I can hear you guys. So.
All right.
So we were there.
Oh shit. How come you didn't ever do cool stuff like that, Dave?
Jeremy, no one's talking to you, bro.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm doing it right, but we're gonna fuck around and find out. So.
What's it supposed to be for your claws?
1d6 per claw. Well,
You get 2
one
of them?
claws. I have 2 claws, but it's only 1 attack. So if I upgrade to 2 attacks, I'm going to get 2 claws.
What's it based on? Strength?
Yes.
And it's just 1d6?
Yep.
What else were you looking for?
It's one of my spells. I get at level 3. That it's called Wind Caller.
Like where you can fart on command.
Pretty much.
Did you ever put it on here?
No, I didn't know I got it until I was looking up the character earlier. And then when the gas cloud came up, it reminded me that I should have Wind Caller. Exactly. And I should have Wind Caller. So if any of those gas clouds are stagnant, then what I can do is use Wind Caller and flap my wings and dissipate the cloud. Hopefully, anyways.
What's it do? It gives you like a gust of wind?
Yeah, and it's here, I'll read it to you guys. Starting at 3rd level, you can cast Gust of Wind spell with this trait without requiring a material component. Once you cast the spell with this trait, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest. You can also cast the spell using any spell slots you have 2nd level or higher.
It gives you the gust of wind spell?
Yeah. I'm trying to look that up now to see.
What's it called though? Wind what?
Oh shit! Hold on. A Wind Caller. Well, then, but it's really just a gust of wind spell.
Yeah, I just give you Wind Caller. there it is. Gust of wind right there. Wind caller.
And it doesn't really really do any damage. I mean, unless it depends, but it's just basically it's like small things that are under a certain weight. Gas that's just lingering, dust,
Yep,
light stuff. I
put it on there. It's under your second level spells. I could put it as a special ability.
So you should be able to just relabel it as an ability.
I did.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't. Oops.
I know it's an ability. You're good.
I just want to put it where it needs to be, though.
All right. So as you guys walk down that entryway, this is where you're at. This is what you can see. If this line of sight thing on Fantasy Grounds ain't working, we'll do it another way. But this is where you're at. This is what you can see. You are getting deeper. You're probably about 60 feet in, so there's little to no ambient light from outside at this point. So you have to rely on any artificial light you have, as well as if you have dark vision.
I have that torch.
Yeah, I'm aware. You don't have to put the circle up. I'm aware.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily want to go first. I'm not going to voice that necessarily. I'm just going to look at the big, strong, strapping guys that are with us.
Boban go first. He snatches the torch from her hand.
That's perfect for me.
Sounds good.
Put my rapier away and bust out my bow.
Go ahead and put yourself wherever you want to move there, Boban. Boban. Sorry, I'll get it right one of these days.
Did I get control back over my character?
Yeah, I'm done with it. You just got to release it.
Yep, that's on me. There you go.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate your hard work.
Oh, no big deal. Should have been fine.
Yeah, I mean, you take those couple steps forward and you kind of see the cavern opens up. You don't see anything peculiar or out of place at this point. If you want to give me a perception check to see if you notice anything more in depth.
Got it.
The road rolling that.
Boban don't see nothing.
Yeah, you shouldn't have taken the light from me so fast. It blinded both of us.
Yeah, Boban and Tipsy, everybody can roll a perception check. So Holly and Kelly, if you want to, but Tipsy and Boban, you don't really see anything. I mean, to you, it's a cave. It's got rocks. That's really about it. Same goes for you, Estra, and you, Holly. Godric, you're kind of looking around and you can see some bones farther. Do you have dark vision? No,
nope.
Okay, so that's
we have the torch out.
Yep, that's correct. So, yeah, so you can see on the far walls there ahead of you. Let me get the pointer out.
So do you work on setting up line of sight on these then? So when we move, it should open them up?
It should, yeah. So as you move, that line of sight should adjust with you. So you can see kind of on these far walls here, Godric, where the circle and the square that I just put up are. There's some items on the ground. You're not really sure what they are because they're in dim light, but they look generally bone or rock pile shaped.
Okay. Well, I will mention. I will say. What is that up there on the ground, guys? And then I'll head towards this one.
Okay. So as you step over there, these three shriekers pop up. You thought they were a pile of rocks, but they pop up and they just start letting out this huge audible shriek that echoes through the cave.
Sounds like a sounds like a good time to use my word of radiance.
like 1 success and 2 failures.
And hold my, was it mace? Yeah, hold my mace and shield. Be prepared. Guess we go into combat?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that'll be everybody roll initiative.
Crap.
I've got to stop rolling bad on initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just out of curiosity, can initiative stay on while we're moving around? That way, it kind of chains the party together, and then we can just like, if we do nothing, tap, extend turn or end turn, and then or is that?
I'm not sure which.
Initiative comes on. It's different for every encounter.
Right, because I was going to say that way it helps us stay in line, and track of our characters. Gives them turns to move and stuff, just to move about.
So you're saying run initiative in between combat?
Yeah, to just keep order. That way.
Nope, I got you. Yeah. It looks like Boban, you're going to be up.
Boban.
Let me write it down.
Wrong. You know how barbarians do.
Oh. There, I wrote it down. Hopefully I won't mess it up again. I probably will, though.
Don't let Dane influence you. He's a hater.
Don't take it personally. I'm just horrible with names.
Hey, he's exotic. Leave him alone.
All right, you're up. Some movement.
All right, I would like to rage.
I reach in my pocket and pull out a pile of rage.
I don't know your skill level. You got it, or you need me to do it for you?
Oh, I got it. I'm working on it. Okay.
Should be a magnifying glass and then just an effect button.
Thank you, Dane. Boom. All right, he's going to attack with his longsword. You know what? Scroll down, dang it. I need to get out my mouse.
Yeah, no, you got to have a real mouse for Fantasy Grounds. It really helps.
Yeah. There we go.
I mean, keeping a mouse in your pockets, kind of creepy,
attack.
but
Depends on the breed.
But then you have the answer to what? Do you got a mouse in your pocket? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
That's awful cheesy.
I'm the king of cheesy. It's not Joe problem though.
19 will hit.
What?
Same thing you did, just with damage, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to use Divine Fury. Sorry.
So now, yeah, you just click that effect. It should populate on you.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Product, no.
Yep, there it is.
Now your damage should reflect it.
Mm-hmm. And long sword. All right. There we go. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. That one, as you wail your longsword down on it,
yeah.
It stops shrieking and just kind of collapses in on itself.
Nice.
He kicks him off with the sword, pulls the sword out. And enter. Where's that at?
I got it. Godric, you're up.
I'll go look for my mouse right there.
all right. Let's see. Got one dead. Okay, well, let's tell you what, let's just swing this big old mace I'm carrying around. Hey, I hit.
Nine'll hit, yep.
And then yeah, I'm where I want to be, so I'm just gonna hold my position.
Hold on a second. So as you, was it a mace? Yeah, as you bring your mace down, cracking onto that shrieker, these two hobgoblins come around the corner. And you're all aware that they come around the corner because as soon as they see Boban and Godric, they just let out this giant roar. Sounds like a war cry mixed with anger. And Holly, you're up.
Where are they on the map? Do we not see them?
They're like, so they'd be straight above Boban, sorry. Here, I'll move a little.
Oh, you're good. I can't see them where I am anyway.
There you go. Yeah, right there.
I want to move close to right next to where Godric and Boban is.
So you can move 30 feet, so 5, 10.
A bunch of your stuff is ranged, so you don't have to get in the dirty deep to do damage.
Remember,
okay, that's true.
Distance.
Okay.
But yeah, so 30. You can move right about there. That'd be
You
good.
could just stay back here with me. As long as you can see them, you're gonna be able to hit them with your spells.
Yeah.
I don't think she had line of sight there, but if we were talking least movement with line of sight, I'd say right there.
I mean, the people don't count as against line of sight, though.
Well, she's attacking the Shriekers, no, but she's going to go for the Hobgoblins.
Yes, I was talking about the Shriekers.
Yeah. So if you were to attack these guys, you could stay where you were. If you're going to attack these guys, you just got to take that step.
Okay, no, then I'll stay where I am because I'm going to try to...
Okay.
Is there a picture of the Shriekers?
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
That will be helpful.
No. It's just a picture of fungi, but I'll put it up anyways.
Sure.
Got it. Can I use one of my spells?
And of course, there's the Hobgoblin.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use whatever you want.
Yeah, I want to use my Acid Splash.
So, Acid Splash has a range on it. Just make sure you double check that.
60 feet.
Okay.
Right.
No, that is not correct. Remember, you can control click your target.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Hold on. Oh, but I'm going for them too, though.
She damaged herself.
Yeah, I fixed that.
Yeah, sorry. Right.
So which one are you going to attack?
The one that's dying.
Okay, so 2. Hold control.
Yeah.
No, hold control.
9.
Click it. Okay, now it's targeted.
Oh, I didn't see myself on the screen.
You're good. Now you roll your hit, which is that one.
Okay.
Double click.
It failed.
And it failed, so now roll your damage. Yep, there you go.
Lord.
It took 1 damage.
She also damaged herself again. She's still targeting herself.
Am I?
You are.
It's all right.
Hold on. 2 seconds.
That's right. That's why I like to drop the rolls on the tokens on the map, because then I know I'm dropping it on them.
Oh, I had myself start. Okay, got it.
Now you're not targeting anything, and I'll give you that hit point back. Anything else you want to do this turn?
Can I move a little closer to the?
Yeah, where do you want to move?
Kind of close to the people.
So like
number 2, kind of in the middle. Okay. Kind of in the middle. This is where I am right now. Right here.
You're a distance fighter. You want to do, if you're gonna move, I would move like down there.
Okay, so in the middle.
So like there.
Yeah, that one's fine.
Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. And the shriekers are just gonna keep on shrieking. Tipsy.
Shriekers keep
I'm gonna go
on
ahead and
shrieking.
get right here. That's half my movement. I'll use my bonus action to aim at the Hobgoblin 2, which gives me advantage, which also gives me sneak damage. So I'm going to aim at Hobgoblin 2 with my bonus action. So I'm not hiding, but I use that to aim, gives myself advantage, and then I will use Sharpshooter. Should have on here, but I don't see. 2 seconds. Fixing the world here. Okay, effect. Okay. Cool. And sneak attack. $16 missed.
That does miss.
And then that is.
You took a -5 there.
I should have.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
Yep, no worries. I missed, so I am done.
That -5 is part of sharpshooter.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Alrighty.
Astra, that is you.
All right, I use some. Let's see, 20 of my movement to go over here. And I don't really like the sound the shriekers are making, so I make it back at them. I'm like, in bird voice. And then I go ahead and attack it with my short bow. I attack. Hold on. Let me get to the map here. I'm going to attack Shrieker number 2 with my short bow. Yar. Ooh.
Oh, he's so close. Is he dead?
Yes, he is dead.
By 4, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
so same thing as with that other shrieker. As your arrow impales into him, he just kind of lets out one last shriek and then implodes upon itself.
Nice. And that's the end of my turn.
And looks like we're back up to Boban.
Have the hobgoblins made any noises? Do I know that they're there yet?
Oh yeah, when they came around the corner, they let out a large
Oh yeah, that's right.
cry, a pissed off war cry.
I turn and look at them, and I run straight towards them. That first guy.
Okay.
You know, screaming the whole way. Attack. Use reckless. Long sword. Boom. Big bucks, no whammies.
24 will hit.
Nice.
Will hit. Again, divine fury. Radiant damage. Big bucks, no whammies. Yeah.
Nice. Smoked his ass.
How do you want to do it?
Boban just spits on him.
Falls over dead.
Falls over dead. Well, he hit him with a sword and then just spits on him. He just crumbles.
That'll work. Anything else for your turn?
I look at the other guy and wave him on. Bring him. wave
You
him
have
in.
2 attacks? Or no, that's the next level.
Yeah. I forgot how to end turn. How do I? Where's that button?
Should be a little arrow button on the bottom left corner of your combat tracker.
That's why, because I don't have that up.
That's cool. I got you here. Godric, you're up.
All right, that's I mean, at this point, Shrieker number 3 still sitting right there next to me, and they seem to be handling the hobgoblins all right. So let's beat on the Shrieker.
Eight will hit.
Oh my gosh.
7 damage.
Right.
It's still up.
And
It's not shrieking as loudly, but it is still shrieking.
It's like,
Yeah. I'll stay right here in between it and the party.
We're gonna go to Hobgoblin 1 here. He's pretty pissed off that you just killed his brother, Boban, so he's gonna move over right next to you.
His brother's name was Boban too?
Mm-hmm. No, not my brother, not my dad. I'm Boban the Third.
Sure.
And he's just gonna swing his longsword at you.
Mm.
And looks like a 22 hits.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, Marshall too. He gets bonuses for being a hobgoblin. Damage.
So the martial advantage is only, it's like pack tactic.
Oh.
It's only if there's an ally within 5 feet.
I couldn't remember and I can't see
solid
it.
roll.
So I have DM skills.
And we're going to give him a one-handed there. For 2 damage.
1. Reduced down to 1.
Oh, yeah. Resisted down to 1. You are correct. And it's over to you, Holly.
I'm going to try to go for the last
Boban.
trigger right here, number 3. And I'm going to do acid splash again.
It failed.
-2 will not hit.
No, it failed. It's failed its save, but she got it.
Oh, it failed its save.
It's acid splash. It's your favorite spell.
That's good. Yeah, roll your damage. No, I use acid spray, not acid splash.
What the hell?
That is right.
2 damage. It is still shrieking away, though.
Shrieking the night
Anything else, Holly?
No,
Shrieker is going to keep on shrieking. And Tipsy, it's your turn.
All right. Well, suppose I'll kill that hobgoblin.
This is my hobgoblin.
Trying to think if I want to do it. Yeah, I'll use sharpshooter again, and I will take my bonus action to aim. Bonus action to aim, and I will shoot at this dude. Let's see if it. Oh, I didn't. I need to roll it again. So I had advantage for aiming. I missed, so that's never mind. Flickering lights got me every time.
Estra, before you go, Boban and Tipsy, give me a perception check.
$11, 16.
Boban, you can hear a bunch of noises coming from deeper in the cave, the same direction that the hobgoblins came from. Some sounds like metal, some sounds like a growling of sorts. It's all kind of echoey, though. You can't quite pinpoint it. When I say a metal noise, it's like chain clinking.
We got more coming.
Okay, and that's going to go over to you, Esther.
Body's hit the floor.
Right? It's metal, right? All right. Ooh, oh.
Rounding deep in my...
There. Perfect. All right, let's see. I'm going to lob another short bow or lob another arrow at Shrieker number 3. And it's a hit. And nice.
Killed it.
That's it.
End of my turn. Oh,
just like last time, that arrow impales into the Shrieker, lets out one last and then collapses in on itself.
All right.
I like the leftover blood splat.
I do too.
What's
it
that
doesn't
from?
do that when I have no idea. I think it's one of the option settings, like in Fantasy Grounds. I'll have to double check for you, but
all good.
That puts it over to
attacking this guy.
Back to the top. So Boban, you're up.
Boban is right. Boban miss. Boban never miss. All right, that's my turn.
Got it.
All right, Godric.
All right, so I didn't get the perception check, so I'm going to take a wild assumption that I didn't hear what was going on down the hallway.
No, he yelled at us. He said, "There's more coming."
Yeah, he yelled out more.
Sorry,
more
I was.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was a little sidetracked. Okay,
I missed the note too, so don't feel bad.
All right, so I have light as a bonus spell.
There is a Bonbon has a torch.
Wow.
It's given 20 feet of light and an additional 20 feet of dim light.
Light spell will light the whole place up, though.
See it?
Yeah, I'm aware. So my idea is I don't have low light or dark vision or low light vision or anything like that. So I want to use my bonus spell, cast light, and put it on my mace.
Okay.
Essentially, it's a torch in my hand.
Yeah, so that works just like a torch. 20 feet of light and an additional 20 feet of dim light.
Mm-hmm. I cast it, but I don't see.
It's a cantrip. It doesn't go away.
Yeah, I don't see like an effect or anything, so I can't exactly. I just have to remember that I got it on, I guess.
Here, I can. There we go. There we go. It should be on
Thank
here.
you.
Better hurry up and go eat something. I can hear your stomach growling too.
And then I want to head over this way. That's why I wanted to put that on my mace, because I wanted to see where I'm going.
So yeah, as you walk over that way, you do see 2 goblins just ahead of you. They were heading in the direction you're coming from.
Okay, so I'll yell back to the party, "Hey, looks like we got some more company this way as well." And I'll just stand and hold my position.
Alrighty. Hobgoblin 1, he's gonna keep on swinging. And he missed. Over to you, Holly.
I'm gonna attack the last human there. Hobgoblin number 1. I'm gonna do a firebolt spell.
She said she's gonna do a firebolt on Hobgoblin 1.
Yep.
Alright, you got him targeted. Roll to hit.
Cocked.
It didn't show up on my end.
Yeah, I might have to roll it again.
Yeah, roll it. Oh, there it went.
Okay,
Wow.
That's a miss.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Anything else?
Can I move?
Yeah, you can still move.
I'm gonna move a little to the middle.
Like just straight to the right?
Yeah, between the circle and the little rectangle bones and...
So you want to go here?
Right there. Perfect.
All right.
That's it.
And that's it for Holly.
All right, well, I'm going to do what I've been doing. I'm going to attempt to kill this freaking guy.
Hey, real quick, Dane. Boban and Tipsy, both of you give me another perception check.
Seven.
And 17. Okay, so Boban, you do catch over your shoulder a bugbear walking up the cave with two hyenas in tow.
Oh man! Ooh, puppy!
Go ahead, Tipsy.
I told a 20 to hit the bugbear with sharpshooter. Bonus action was used to take aim for advantage. He's dead.
Yeah, that hobgoblin dead. Would you like to describe his death?
No, because nobody really sees it. An arrow flies through darkness and pierces his neck and goes up the other side, and he just falls and limp hump, and a limp hump of nothing. And Boban is like, or Boban?
Yeah, you got it right.
Boban is just probably flabbergasted as to why this hobgoblin just died in front of him.
What? I was looking at the puppy. I didn't even see it.
I didn't see the puppy, so that's why. And then I'll go ahead, and as I said I would, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'll move the full 30 to be next to her.
All right.
All right, so on the bike.
As you cross that walkway over to Holly, you do hear the snarls of the hyenas from your left.
That's fine. I'm sure that the Bonbon has it.
You can call Bob.
Am I in sight of the hyenas and bugbear?
They're in the dim. Give me. Yeah, I'd say at this point you can hear them, or you can at least, if you can't see them, you can at least hear them well enough to know that they're right there.
You should be able to see them. I mean, they're within the dim light. There's still light there.
Yeah, so it's not like a crystal clear image, but you can definitely tell that there's something there. A big something. I might be homebrewing a little bit. I apologize.
Multiple somethings. All right, but I can only cast one spell. All right, I'm going to cast a Bardic Inspiration on Boban. I'm singing to
that tickles.
All right, I'm all Boban, Boban, and then that's that. And since I can't really get a good sight on them, I'm just going to end my turn here.
You can hit them from where you are.
I mean, you can see that they're there. You can see the shape of them. You just can't quite make out what they are.
Gotcha. So I am going to shoot an arrow at a random shape.
These rolls, bro.
And it misses. That roll makes sense, though, because it is like
30 feet away from you, bro. That's not bro.
Wow. Okay, so you know how Bardic Inspiration works, right? If you take a swing and you miss, you can use your Bardic Inspiration to boost. Yeah, well, boost your original score. Also, if you're doing any save of any type, you can use the Bardic Inspiration to boost the save. I forget what dice it is, though.
D4, is it?
It's a D6. Well, it goes up.
Is
So
it?
he's level. I don't know what level 4 is. I can check. I thought it was a 6 still. Oh, look.
No.
Okay, the die become D8 at level 5. But what about level? Oh, D6. Yep.
It goes to a D8 next level.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it is Goblin's turn.
We weren't using bardic inspiration until we got to D8 level. So that's all I know. D8. I know I'm supposed to roll a D8 every time I use that damn thing.
So Godric, you did see a third goblin come out of the darkness there. And 10, 20. Yep. Goblin's gonna run right up to you and take a swing at you.
Alright, let's see what he's got.
16.
Yeah, now go make it.
Alright. Goblin 8's gonna hang back, shoot you with a short bow. Nat 1 is bow breaks. And Boban, you're up.
Boban.
Hey, I got it right that time.
Yeah. Here we go.
Call him Robert.
Boban. Ooh, I pet puppy.
Bad puppy, no bite. Punish.
Yeah, yeah.
So as you walk up to the hyenas, the bugbear does let go of the leads he has on them and release them.
Hell yeah.
They don't get anywhere away from him, but he does let go of the leads.
All right, I'm gonna.
Are you gonna go crisscross applesauce and like try to animal friendship them real quick?
No.
Okay, make sure.
Boban will have time for puppy. He's gonna attack that dog. That's what Boban does. He attacks him.
Oh yeah, Boban, sticking true to his colors.
That's right. Hang on. I'm not proven to be any easier. No. They recklessly attack this dog.
I'm dropping my cam for a sec. I'm still here.
Hits.
30-20 will hit.
Divine Fury.
And just in case anybody doesn't know, here's what a bugbear looks like.
Nice.
Looks like Boban's mom. Big bucks. Nope.
14. That'll kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you, what did you swing with? Longsword? Yeah, you
Mostly.
just rake your longsword down on it, and it just lets out a yelp and keels over.
Oh. That'll do it.
All right. Godric.
All right, so well, since Goblin of 7 approached me, I guess I will just keep with what I've been doing and hit it with my mace. Woohoo!
At 20.
Nat 20.
Needed that.
Exceeds
Damage.
by 1.
Just enough to knock it down.
You want to describe the death?
Yeah, so I'm standing there holding the shield in one hand and mace in the other, and he comes up and takes a whack at me, so I turn around and take my whack at him and smash my mace straight down his head to the point where it just caves in and he falls over.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Anything else this turn?
No, I'll just hold where I'm at.
Okay. Holly, that's you.
I'm going to try to any spell that I try to do to any of the goblins, will it affect Godric since he's technically kinda on the way?
No.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go for
Unless you roll
goblin
on that one.
number 3.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the Chaos Bolt.
Chaos Bolt to Goblin 3, all right.
Yep.
22 will hit. 8 damage. Exceeds by once. Yeah, you let out that crack of energy, and it arcs around Godric and connects with that goblin square in the chest, and he just collapses to the ground.
Yeah.
Anything else this turn?
Yeah, I want to move between Estra and Boban, kind of in the middle there, where the blood is.
Right there.
Where the blood is, right there.
Okay.
That's it for me.
That's it for you. So we're going to be Hyena 2. He's going to go ahead and... Okay, so that's not going to apply. He's going to go ahead and bite at Boban. And he's going to hit. For a quick 4 damage, reduced down to 2. That'll be it for his turn. And the bugbear, he's going to step up. He is not happy that you just killed one of his pets.
Sorry.
Give me 1 second. Okay. And we're going to swing at you with the Morning Star. 19 will hit. For 15, reduced down to 7. And over to Tipsy.
Here, just next to the Lady Holly, I will do what I've done every time. I'm going to use my aim effect to aim, use sharpshooter to get some extra damage, and do some extra damage. Do it for the bugbear. Short bow action. Oh, see if I hit the first time. Nope. See with the advantage. Yes. There we go. 28 damage puts him down.
Nice.
By 1.
You want to describe it, or?
Again, arrows in darkness, just scooching on in. Taking next by choice. Yep.
All right, Estra, you're up. You're muted.
Northern side of the cave looks pretty well reinforced. So I'm going to head over to the east. 30.
Okay.
And go ahead, lob an arrow at Goblin 8. 1 second. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
23 will hit.
Nice.
He's dead.
Sweet. Wait, is he dead? Yep. Okay, cool.
He did.
He's a baby
Go ahead
goblin.
and describe the death if you wish.
I'll describe them on natural 20s. You know, if you want to describe them not on natural 20s, go for it.
Pretty standard. Just arrow launches over Godric's shoulder and lands square in the chest of the goblin and just insta death.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, sir.
Oh, sorry. Boban, you are up. Give me a perception check as well, please.
What?
You are totally raged out, engulfed in the heat of the battle. That is all you can focus on right now.
Puppy. Oh man. I can put you. Do I try to attack this puppy still? I don't know. Oh well, here we go.
You're not going to stop and try to animal handle it?
Yeah, let's try to stop and do that. I get down on one knee and I pull some rations out. Biscuit. Some hardtack.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a
Puppy.
animal handling check.
You got it, boss. Big bucks, no whammies. Shake it up, shake it up. Ooh.
You're pretty proficient though. You're really good at it.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty even at it.
Yeah, he's not having it. He just saw you kill, his pack member as well as his master. So he takes a snap at your hand, just barely missing your fingertips.
I roll over on my back and I be like a dog. Mm-hmm.
All right, and that'll be all right. If that's what you want to do, over to you, Godric.
At this point, I think I'm going to take my 30 feet forward into this little cavern so I can get a view on what's going on in here. Looking, listening, seeing if I can try to figure out if this is empty or if there's more things back here.
I mean, you can hear what's going on back behind you. There's still some conflict back there. And it kind of similar noises from ahead of you, but on a delay, if that makes sense. Like a second after you hear something happen behind you, you hear it in front of you.
All right, so there's a chance this cave might be like ring around the rosy and echoing through.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd go ahead and just give you that would make sense.
Okay. All right, so since I'm not actually going to be attacking anything, can I double time it back to where I was at least, so I can start heading back that way?
Yeah, I mean, you can bonus action to double your move.
And then just look at Estra and say, doesn't seem to be anything back this way, let's join the group. And that's where I'll end my turn.
All right. Holly.
I'm going to aim for the hyena left. And I'm going to do a Chaos Bolt again.
Chaos Bolt to the hyena.
Yep.
Worked the first time, why not, right?
Yep.
13 will hit. 8 damage exceeds. Do you want to describe the death?
I stare at him in the eyes and he starts falling back little by little and just and he vanishes.
All right, that works. Anything else for your turn?
I want to move.
Bobon's eyes well up. Tears.
Kind of where
you made the barbarian cry. Because he was going to try and make it his pet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to move a little bit closer to. Well, I don't know. Is there anything else going that way where the hyena were?
I mean, there's still some metallic clanking noises coming from that direction, but nobody's seen anything yet.
Okay, then I want to move kind of between Extra and Godric right now, and see what's going that way, right?
Okay. So.
Yeah, kind of that little hallway.
So, like right there.
A little more.
That's 30. That's already.
Yeah,
30.
that's 30.
That's all I can do.
30
okay.
right there.
Yeah, that's it. I guess.
Yeah.
That's all.
I mean, you look around at the cave and there's really nothing going on.
Okay.
There's some piles of rocks. Obviously, this was a mine at one point, so there's some mining tools scattered, but that's about it.
Okay.
I know it's her turn, but can I interject some words as she's running this way?
Yeah, if you guys want to converse very briefly within.
Yeah, I just want to quickly say that there was a couple hobgoblins. They're dead. We're heading back in your direction, so that she knows that I didn't find anything back here.
Okay. Thank you for the heads up.
Is that can be it?
Yeah, that's all for me.
All right. Tipsy?
I'll go ahead and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here first, see what I see.
Okay. So as you come around the corner, you do notice a bunch of goblins to your left. they don't appear to have moved. They're all kind of sitting there cowering. And as you look at them a little bit closer, you notice that all their ankles are shackled together along a chain.
Interesting. They're not armed?
They all have picks or shovels. Couple have shovels, couple have picks. But they're all just kind of sitting there cowering. They look like very worn down, very like they haven't eaten.
All right, I'll use my bonus action to get here, and I'll say to him in Goblin, I'll say, "Worry not, little friend. I shall free you, and you shall go upon your way." And I click open the manacle on his ankle.
All right. Yeah, he kind of looks down in disbelief at the fact that his ankle is free, and I can't believe it. This is great.
It's not free. I broke my pick in his thing.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'll have you roll first. Well, he looks down at you, attempting to open his manacle, and I can't believe it. Praise everything. And then here's the pick break, and just kind of the sigh that he lets out would be heartbreaking.
That's right. It didn't break my heart. I have more tools.
I said to anybody with emotion.
All right, I'm going to continue this way. Get 30. There we go.
All right. So it's good.
No, 30 to the north. There we go. All right, you guys seem like really excited when goblins and hobgoblins pop out. So I'm going to attempt to mimic the little mushroom things and scream again. Ah! Doesn't do me any good. I do it to the ladder of my ability. But if anything hears me, more hobgoblins will pop up. And then...
give me a performance check.
Hell yeah.
Let's see just how good that shriek is. Just an admin note, guys. With this map, the cave walls are actual walls. Your characters will not be able to move through them. So you have to actually plot out your movement path around the walls to get your 30 feet. Just for future reference.
It's sort of good.
Yeah, it's sort of good. It mimics the same noise, but it's not as, what's the word, voluminous?
Gotcha.
Boisterous.
Right.
You are in a cave, so it does carry a little bit, but nothing comes of it.
Alrighty. That's all right. That's end of my turn.
The goblins are all shackled. They're sitting there shaking, scared, hungry, don't know what's going on.
While they're sitting there scared and hungry, I'll ask them about what they've seen in the caves that makes them so scared and who captured them.
But we got captured by the big one, the one that was just vanquished. He brought us here to mine jewels and precious ore.
I will free you, and you can become my coterie of goblins.
We have homes we must get to, families we must attend to. We don't know if they're even alive still.
Oh, okay. I stopped picking at the lock.
Boban was once slave. He comes over and smashes the lock.
No, I just stopped picking it.
I don't know what you're saying. Goblin.
So it is Boban's turn. So I'll go ahead and move you over there, Boban. If you want to give me we'll call it a strength check.
You gonna do it recklessly and have advantage? Oh, you're raging still, so you have advantage.
Yep.
I have advantage?
As long as you're still raging, unless that went away. Did he attack or be attacked last round?
Yeah, I attacked.
No, he didn't, because he was trying to
make a dog friend.
Make the dog friend, so let me take that off. You do have Bardic Inspiration still, if you want to try to do that. If you need it.
Should you need us?
Is it a strength check?
Yep.
I didn't mean to be advantage, though.
Nice.
Sorry, you rolled double 17, so.
Well, all right.
It was written.
Right.
Yeah, so you come down with your longsword and cut clean through the chain. It's an old rusty chain, so it broke quite easily, and free that single goblin from the chain gang.
Sweet.
Got it.
I mean, we're technically out of
Green
combat
little
right now,
one.
right?
What?
We're technically out of combat right now.
I don't know. Not like one of the goblins try to attack us.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and call it out of combat right now. Per Kelly's request, though, try to keep in that initiative order just to keep things
going. Keep everybody doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
That's
help
what
anyone
I
get
meant.
free anymore. If he's gonna cut their chains, I'll just go back to my lady back here.
Trying to have them be slaves still.
Okay, so let's get a general idea of what's going on here. So, Boban, are you going to continue freeing the goblins, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I stopped. He started.
Okay, Godric, what do you have in mind? You're muted.
All right. That would explain why you didn't hear anything I was just saying. The first thing I said was, could you please move me back? Because when I went to move, I didn't see Estra. So I didn't mean to stop on top of Estra because I didn't know he was there when I moved.
You're good.
Secondly, my intentions were just double time it to try and figure out what's going on over here. Because I've been back in that corner exploring, figuring out what was going on, on top of killing a couple goblins. So, you know, what am I walking into here?
Yeah, so you're going to keep going down the way the bugbear came from? Or the hobgoblins came from?
No, I'm like literally asking you, what am I walking into? Because I didn't see what's been happening here.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, as you come around the corner, you see 2 hyena corpses and a hobgoblin corpse. And this is a little goblin. He comes bolting around the corner and dips out the front door. Doesn't really say anything. He just takes off, straight scrams. But you do see the body of the bugbear and the 2 hyenas. Tipsy is walking casually back towards Holly. Looks like Estra took off a little deeper into the cave, and you can see Boban standing there on the corner to the left.
Okay. Why are we letting the goblins go? What's going on here? Look at the Tipsy.
Boban was once slave.
Tipsy's not there. He walked away. As soon as he cut the first chain, he walked away.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, at least Boban is at least there to answer the question. Oh, okay. Yeah,
No one shall be slaves.
I'm with you on that, buddy. I'll actually head over that way and give him a hand.
So, between Mike and Jeremy, each of you give me 2 checks. If you're going to try and just break the chain with brute force, strength checks. If you had something else in mind, let me know and I'll tell you what kind of check we want.
We'll use one.
I mean, if I'm helping him, can't he just do it at advantage? Like, I'll hold the chain out taut.
Are you gonna massage his shoulders as he's swinging?
No,
like what we're talking here.
Did a really good job, Bonbon.
I'll stretch the chain out, hold it taut, so that when he hits it, it's a clean cut.
Okay, no, that's why I was asking. Yeah, I'll give him advantage on 4 checks for that.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold the chain for him while he's doing it.
So yeah, that's my game plan.
Go ahead and give me 4 strength checks at advantage, Jeremy.
Here's Boban.
Bang,
and then
making sure he don't hit
while
me.
he's doing that, Kelly, Holly, Dane, what are you guys up to?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for Holly to come back around this way. I don't see her and haven't seen her, and she's in charge, so I don't know. I'm not gonna rush off into the darkness and fight whatever's making noise by myself.
I'm gonna
Net 20.
The noises are because I'm just back here exploring, and let's get closer to everybody. And
He demolished that set of first chains, dude. Fucking nat 20.
He really does not like slavery.
That's right.
I don't blame him.
Nice.
I don't either.
So I'll relate to Holly what I learned basically from the goblins, just that they were captured by the bugbear and that they're slaves to the larger goblinoids that were in here, and that's all I knew so far. They didn't know anything else about the death of the miners.
So as you're relaying that, Boban went to work on those chains and made very easy work of all of them. Mm-hmm. And as you're relaying it, these goblins just one by one take off running around the corner.
And Boban says bye to everyone.
They shriek back in Goblinese.
Goblinese?
I don't know if you understand it, but Tipsy, you would just hear, thank you, thank you, thank you, bye.
You owe me. Oh, no, I don't say that. I definitely memorized their faces, though. I know those 4 or 5 goblins.
Estra, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm just keeping watch over here. I'm aware that people aren't ready to move yet, so I'm just kind of, watching the spots we haven't gone yet. Make sure we don't get blindsided.
Nothing's going on. You don't hear or see anything unusual over there.
Are the combat sounds still going on down the way or wherever?
No. As the goblins got freed and left the cave, all that metal clinking noise completely stopped.
Was it them rattling their chains?
More than likely.
Oh.
All right, well, I don't know which way we need to go. We need to find this diamond. So you guys want to go up? You want to go right?
How about we start with the bodies that are laying here?
Oh, I don't care about them. They're goblins.
Yeah. I mean, if one of these was a leader, he may have the diamond on him if he's the leader.
Or the key to the room. Check the hobgoblin that had the hyenas.
Do they have anything on
I'm just going to step back, let them talk at me.
So you guys are going to check out the bodies and whatnot?
Yes.
I'm
check the body of that hobgoblin.
Let's see if we have anything.
All right. Anybody who's checking bodies, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
What about a strength check? I just hold him upside down and shake him.
Holly, that's his butt, not his pocket. Stop.
I mean, you're looking for a diamond, so the butts might not be the worst place to check.
Yeah. You never know.
That'd be tough to pass that one.
Diamonds all forever.
Yeah, so you guys search all the bodies and
nothing.
Trying to do it the easy way. There you go. Go ahead and open up the party sheet. That's everything you find laying around. There was some miners' equipment, some weapons, handful or 2 of gems that you found on the bugbear's body. He was clearly the one in charge, so he's the one who kept any spoils that were harvested from the cave.
Is that what these unidentified items are?
Good question. All right, Dane, I'm going to have to get with you offline.
Why? What's wrong, buddy?
There. Now they're identified.
Oh, okay.
There's one more on there?
Oh, we even got a diamond already.
No.
No diamonds, just gems.
Majestic.
Oh, majestic diamond.
Majestic diamond, yeah.
It's not how you spell majestic, though. That's majestic.
Yeah, majestic diamond.
Yeah.
That's all right. And is it really worth 15,000 gold? Because I'm not going to go take 200 for getting it if that's the case.
No, it's not that much.
Just saying.
It is definitely not worth that much.
I'll give you 200 gold to go fetch this $20,000 item. Okay.
I mean, and realistically, looking at it, you know it's worth a lot, but you don't know exactly how much.
I took jeweler as my background.
He does now.
I didn't really. I'm kidding.
I mean, I guess one of the things we did not do was get a description on this said diamond. This could be it.
I said we work under the assumption that is it, because he was not helpful. So he gets what we give him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here to make sure that good deeds are being done and you guys live. So I mean,
we can kick around the cave a little more and just see if there's anything else worth looking into here. Maybe where something besides goblins killed those miners, but it appears we found a diamond, and it's a nice one. So
Yeah, so let's hold on to the diamond, and matter of fact, I'll pocket the 15 gems. We can always see about selling them in town, but pad our expenses.
Hello.
Is there anybody out there?
Holly and Tipsy, you hear his voice coming from behind you, as well as in front of you.
is there anybody home?
Right.
You can pull those gems. I'm gonna just move one and change it.
Just the regular gems.
Yeah.
You want this Morning
well,
Star? You can use Morning Star, right, Jeremy?
No, I don't have a Morning Star.
No, I'm saying there's a majestic Morning Star here that's a very nice Morning Star. It's a one-handed weapon, so it could take over for your sword, but it's masterwork, so it's +1.
Oh, sweet.
I think our sorceress should hold on to this majestic diamond.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm into that.
So click here.
Nobody wants this Morning Star?
I mean, you're the only fighter we have.
And then you click the 3-person.
I could use it, but I don't want to. Let's put it that way. I'm happy with my mace.
Well, we're in a mine, so why doesn't everybody grab at least a shovel and a miner's pick if you can? I picked one up myself just so we each have one in case something happens.
How do I pick one up?
Just grab the little box next to it and drag it over and drop it on your inventory page. Drop the little box to the right there.
Anything else we should be looking for here?
I mean, I think we can walk the grounds a bit more. There's a couple areas we haven't explored just to make sure there's no survivors and there's no other.
Okay.
So yeah, after you guys divvy up, what little spoils you could find, you walk the rest.
Was there gold? There's gold on this party sheet.
Yeah, there's you were able to find about 300 gold and 600 silver.
Oh, you want to move that to Illyrium?
That's not Illyrium, that's silver.
Yeah. And then, do you have all of us? Are all of us in there? Yeah, you do. So you could actually, if you just hit that button on inventory, it points down. It'll give us the gold. All of us.
There we go. So distributed the funds across the party there. You guys walk the rest of the cave after.
Yeah.
And that's the layout. You can see there's 3 collapsed tunnels leading off. You don't find anything else in the cave. There's no chests or anything. You find some random miner's tools scattered. But other than that, the cave is empty.
Okay, I think we head back to the second town, and then
Are there
tomorrow
any
morning
pretty
head back
rocks?
to the first.
What was that, Jeremy?
Pretty rocks.
No.
What's a pretty rock?
You don't see anything in the wall or on the grounds or anything. The only pretty rocks you found were the ones that were on the body of the bugbear.
Okay.
So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I think we're good to go back to the town we just left from, spend the night there, and then head back to the first town and turn this damn diamond in.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Everybody good with that?
And I'm hungry.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head back to Schluberg and get yourselves a room for the night. How do you guys want to do that? Do you want to see? They've got single rooms, so you can sleep in a room by yourself for 5 gold apiece. Double rooms for 10 gold, or quads for 15.
I'm gonna go meet with my criminal contact and stay in one of our Harlem dens.
I'm gonna sleep in the single room, thank you.
So it's 5 for a single, 10 for a double, 15 for a quad. Just take the gold off your sheet for whatever choice you make.
Strike that. I'm gonna keep watch on the sorceress, make sure she doesn't make off with the diamond.
Okay. Are you gonna do that overtly or covertly?
Both.
Okay.
Didn't
so you're gonna hang around but not let her know what you're up to?
Yeah, I'm around. I'm just making sure that nobody pickpockets her, or that she doesn't try and make off. I don't know her like that. I just, from my understanding, she's in charge of this mission. I just want to make sure it's finished and I get my 200 gold.
He doesn't want to get this diamond twice. Come on.
Right. I only get paid one time per deal.
Didn't they say they was going to pay for all expenses?
Yeah.
I want to get the expensive room.
The expensive room is the quad. That's 15 gold pieces for the night. Food and drinks, 1 gold piece for whatever you want. So not too expensive. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. And anybody else got anything else they want to do while we're in town here?
No, I don't have anything to do in Schluberg. I don't have any cash yet, and we got our diamond. I'm ready to get back to Bear and get paid.
All right. Here, I'll share it again. Mike, was there anything else you wanted to do, Kelly?
Nah, the town doesn't look inviting.
Yeah, not in Slugberg, no.
Okay. All right. So you do all get a long rest for the night, and then anything you want to do in the morning before you take off, or straight to the carriage?
Straight to the carriage.
Yeah, straight to the carriage.
Normal cleric stuff, you know. Pray to my God and put my armor back on, all that fun stuff.
So yeah, morning comes and you guys get a breakfast, get back to the carriage, get on the road. It's about a 2-day travel before you guys make it back to Hearthen. Very uneventful. Nothing goes on. You guys could have whatever conversations you wanted to have.
You guys might notice a couple of things about Tipsy as you travel with him. They never really remove their mask. You never actually see them eat or drink anything. Occasionally they'll just disappear randomly and come back a bit later. But mostly not saying much of anything to anybody, keeping kind of to themselves, and staying relatively close to Holly. But besides that, not much of a conversationalist.
He's shy.
Sure. Like me.
All right. So yeah, about 2 days later, you guys arrive back at Hearthen, and that map is back up. So you get back to the east gate to Sinai Stables and Farrier there. That's where the cart was contracted, the wagon was contracted out of. He drops you all off and bids you a good day.
Okay, where we need to go to be near the castle to turn this in, or where?
Yeah, sorry, my screenwriting abilities kind of suck still. So he meant to mention that when you get back, he'll meet you at the castle. Just go to the gate and announce to the guard that you have a delivery.
Then we'll probably do that, right?
Yep.
Okay. Nobody wants to do anything else on the way through town or anything?
Not really. I mean, I know this town pretty well.
Okay. So yeah, you guys make your way through the town to the castle. No issues. Get up to the front gate. Hail the guard. Inform him that you have a delivery for Lord Bear. And he tells you to wait. And he disappears from eyesight and comes back about 5 minutes later or so, and opens the gate and beckons for you to follow him. And so you follow him through the gate in one of the side entrances to the castle, and start going down some stairs, castle stairs, the spiral ones, and it seems like you're going down for quite some time. Before you reach a hallway, and he takes you down the hallway for a minute or two, opens the door, beckons you in, and you are in this room. Ignore the cobwebs. I did not design the image. Thank you, Fantasy Grounds map generator. And it would help if I do this so you can see it, huh?
All right. It's a little black.
There you go.
Yeah.
That should work.
Okay.
There you go. So you enter into this room, and that's where we're going to stop for the night. As you enter the room, it is kind of dimly lit. It is down in the dungeons. But you do see Lord Bear and his assistant, Ager, back in the left corner there, working on some projects. And, that's where we're going to stop for the night. We will pick it up again next week. So
Well, we made it. We did our first adventure.
Heck
We completed
yeah.
the quest. We just
Yay.
have to not die.
Not as- not as smooth when you run things, but I'm a couple years behind the curve there.
Not sure what you're talking about.
No, that was a good
Fine.
job, man. That was great.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it. If
yeah,
anybody,
believe Jeremy's my biggest hater, so
Yeah, you did a fantastic job.
if anybody popped in to watch, thank you for coming and enjoying my first Dungeon Master campaign.
Excited
yeah.
for next week, bro.
Z's Fantastic 5.
same bat time, same bat channel, about 9.
And we will be back every Friday so long as schedules allow. So thanks for tuning in. Bye.